And then Gazor found himself a cave, and then he tried to leave the cave about 10 times, and he couldn't. He just kept hitting trees and falling back in. And now he is in the cave and having an argument with a mysterious voice. I don't think I missed anything.
Got any proper nouns to add to those various peoples and groups?
The sisters is what they call themselves. And we're not sure what the hell the sisters are. But feels culty.
Okay. And we haven't started fighting any of these groups yet.
No, they're telling Gazor to go away. And Gazor can't go away.
Okay. And I'm in there with Gazor, right?
Mm-hmm. Your cardboard cutout suddenly springs back to life. Give me just one moment.
Sure.
Everyone roll me a d6.
D6?
Yeah. It's a night. 2 ones.
Good old ones.
Alright, who rolled the highest?
Me.
Excellent, that makes this easy. Gazor, you find yourself deep within the bowels of a cave.
Again.
From once more. Further in, you hear the voice of a woman who has repeatedly told you to go away, that you are within private property and that you should leave. Post haste.
Mm-hmm.
After trying to leave several times and finding no success, you've returned again. At your side is, of course, the lovely and still unconscious Irene, as well as her protector, mostly by dint of being the only one who knows what her deal is at this point. Person whose name I don't remember off the top of my head. Harak.
Grimash. Grimash. Harak-san. Sorry, I know that makes it confusing considering the number of campaigns.
No, it's just funny. I was thinking Harak, like, he's got the same kind of personality. Oh, right. I remember now.
He's
Why.
basically the same dude.
Say what you want, but Harak breeds true.
Mm-hmm.
And what you want to say is, don't think about it too hard, because if you remember how that campaign ended...
Yeah. Feels like I've kind of been sleepwalking. Yeah, so what's the...
Yeah, you had very lost look since we entered that fog.
Yeah.
I hate it.
So, the trees are attacking you when you try and leave, or are they
Well,
blocking your way?
I don't know, because those trees, they feel like they're moving. Each time, I remember each time where are they, but they're in a new place each time.
You can't... But you mean... I'm confused now, which is easy.
Well, each time I try
leave?
to go out, I have a branch slapping me in the same spot on my forehead.
Have you
do
tried
see that
and I
he has a
draw
big
my
crack
axe?
on his face.
Oh, I draw my axe and go, have you tried, the old chop chop?
Well, I kinda tried. But those sneaky bastards, I swear they moving.
And what's in the cave?
Some bunch of weird women's, not very welcoming. Well, I
Have you
thought they were
tried
women's.
Have you tried?
We hear you
explaining-
back there. Please leave.
We would like to. So, excuse me, ladies. I don't mean
You're
to interrupt.
excused.
Whatever
Goodbye.
you're doing. You really pissed them off.
I tried to convince them to help me leave, but
We've got
they
someone.
didn't want to correct anything.
We've got someone who's kind of unconscious, possibly hurt since she's not waking up. Is there? I know that my friend has upset you or annoyed you. I'm not quite sure the deal. But
Neither really. He's just a place he's not supposed to be in. You are too. Please leave.
is there a special way to leave?
The mouth of the cave usually works.
And the trees
It doesn't
that
work
smack you?
now.
That's unfortunate. Goodbye.
Kind of sounds like they don't care. I'm gonna draw my axe. I know it's smacked you on the face twice, but a Grimash probably wouldn't think like, "Oh, it's just Gazor," and I'm gonna try myself, but holding my axe to try and like react to an attack. Can I try and leave? Probably still holding Irene like over my shoulder or something like that.
Absolutely. The cave is open. You see that right outside of it is a thick mist. You can't really see that far deep into it, but if you just want to walk out, nothing's stopping you.
Walk out cautiously. I don't have a character on this map, so I'm just going to say I'm doing that. But yeah, I'm going to try and walk out with my axe drawn. And to, like, I guess like sort of like combat where you're like able to dodge. I guess ready to react.
Grimash, you move slowly, warily. There must be some kind of enemy within these forests. There must be something attacking your good friend. He wouldn't just run into a tree. He said something was attacking him. And so you hold your axe beside you, prepared to lash out with great violence upon anything that dares to assault you. A great warrior. You walk and walk, paying great attention to make sure that Irene doesn't just fall off your shoulder and be lost forever. And yet you don't hear the sound of anything moving. There is no wind rustling through the tree leaves, and in fact, it's only now that you get to see trees at all. It's only now that they're mere inches away from your face that you can actually reach out and touch them, and...
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tree. The treeiest tree that ever treed in Tree Town.
Is it like a thick, like are they really close together, like no way to squeeze through, or is it kind of like
Nah.
spaced far apart?
You can just, like, walk between them.
Hmm.
It really is just
still
a tree.
cautiously. I'm gonna walk through there, like, okay, this must be where Gazor got to.
And you walk and walk slowly, making sure that nothing escapes your attention. And then you walk directly into a tree. You fall back, stunned, and by the time you turn around to see what hit you, you find yourself back at the lip of the cave.
Welcome back.
Fuck!
I told you those are sneaky bastards.
This is the worst place. Why would you come here, Gazor? Like, what's the deal?
I lost. That was the place I saw.
Like, I want to go. Why can't we appear? You could have gone to a pub, by a forest.
Excuse us. Please be quiet.
No!
Also leave.
No! I'm gonna walk in the direction of the voices.
I
And
hear
be like,
footsteps. This doesn't sound like the footsteps of leaving. Please do that
I can't
instead.
leave! So we're
That's
gonna have to deal
unfortunate.
with it.
Please figure it out.
If you
Nope.
want us to leave, come here and show us the way.
I'd rather not. I'm kind of
Why?
busy.
Well,
gonna
then
look
we will
around
keep
the corner.
annoying you because we can't leave.
You're not annoying me. It's just very unfortunate that you're here. Bad things will happen.
To us or you? Sounds like she
You.
means us. Let's
Like there's a long pause,
I don't like
and
this
then
house.
she eventually says, "You." Like she had to think about it.
I'm gonna like walk forward. Gaza, cover me. Alright, let's keep our guard up and see what's going on, because I'm not fucking about with trees. Yggdrasil wants us here for a reason. We'll go that way. By the way, I appreciate that's not true, but he thinks that because a tree is stopping him from leaving, it must be something like that.
No. Continue.
And I walk round the corner. I assume that's what I'm looking at here. Like
The direction Gazler's looking, facing, in comparison to you, is the direction the voice is coming from. Yes.
Okay, so I'll kind of like cautiously look round, kind of trying to try to get hit by an arrow or something as I turn my head round.
As you look around walking, you see that there is what appears to be a statue that has over time been destroyed. At the very least, the face of it has. But on the ground, you see what appear to be cave drawings facing it of giant people bowing in front of it. Which is what you see over here.
Pull my head back just quickly. I see over there. Okay. What is this? Does the statue remind me of anything? I know it's based the body build.
Interesting question. I want a hard folklore test from you.
Okay. Oh, that's a good thing I put nothing into that. A hard one. Okay. I'm going to re-roll. Give it a try. Yay!
Jesus, 23%. With your success... Actually, yes. Among the many places in the world, there are just as many gods. Some who were spoken of and forgotten, and others who rose to prominence. What you see before you does not remind you of any god that you've ever seen or interacted with. Instead, you see what appears to be a symbol of someone else's heraldry. This statue does appear to be humanoid. It appears to be female. But beyond that, what you can tell is that to your recollection of the gods that still exist in memory, there are only a very small handful who are feminine in form. And this god, this statue at the very least, reminds you of the mother wolf. But she is the goddess of men and monsters, of the hunt and peril, of glory and sacrifice.
Respect. No, I'd like relay that. I'd like to Gaza. Looks like they worship goddess of the hunt. I think.
Hunt?
Yeah, a pretty badass female goddess.
It sounds like you're still here. Please don't
Yeah,
be.
we're not leaving. You know, the whole trying to get us to leave is not going to work anymore.
It seems unfortunate. Please fix
What
that.
happens if we go your direction?
Not good things. Bad things,
Okay,
even.
any-
I would say
any-
that they're even very bad things.
Even any clarification you're able to give?
Yes.
Sorry, I wouldn't know the word clarification. You able to give us any info?
Yes.
But you're not going to?
No.
Why?
You didn't ask.
Can I have the info?
Yes.
What's round the corner? What is in this cave that's so dangerous?
Important things to us and not you. Please go away.
We can't. So, continuing on that point, what is important to you?
Many things. The other sisters.
Sisters of... Usually that's followed by something.
Usually.
Okay, so you're just sisters. Do you worship this goddess of the hunt?
There was a long, long period of silence. No.
Is
Did
that...
you recall that this statue is defaced?
Hmm. Okay. I like whisper to Gaza. It seems like these people may have moved in potentially violently.
Well,
Okay.
I think we moved in as well. Not violently. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Lady, are you the one that's going to commit these atrocious... sorry, wouldn't know the word atrocious. Are you the one who's going to commit these horrible things to us?
Maybe. It's unclear yet. I'd suggest leaving. That'd be for the best.
I'm not saying anything because obviously she can very clearly hear us, but I'm gonna tap very quietly my axe, kind of signaling to Gazor.
I already have my axe in hands.
Nod. Okay. Well, maybe we could talk about this. I'm hoping you don't choose anything else. And I'm going to walk forward into the other room. Oh, we can move again.
She kind of walks over here and stop you please do not come any further. Bad things are here. Not for you.
Oh, so this is the first time I've seen this person.
This is. It's also the first time Gatzor has.
Is this person clearly humanoid?
As far as you can tell, she looks to be a human. She looks to be humanoid. Certainly like a human. She is fairly short, even compared to, most humans, as compared to you. She has this straight blonde hair, and both of her eyes glow a vibrant pink. She's wearing clothes that seem to be honestly really nice. Most expensive clothes you've seen anywhere outside of Irene, what Irene has been wearing at her own home. At least since you've gotten here.
Do I notice her? Because I've still got Irene on my shoulder.
She also has what appears to be a bouquet of flowers, like a crown of flowers on her head.
Okay.
Oh.
Probably
So
neither.
maybe you will show us the way out here.
You've already walked through it. Just continue doing that.
Okay. Just watch, okay? Gaza,
Why?
can you try leaving? Just show her. Okay,
I sniff and I will try to leave. If I will stumble back, I will curse him very loudly.
As expected, your exodus is short-lived, and you return to the mouth of the cave.
See?
Yes. Please leave.
Well,
Don't
you try to leave. I will look how well you will do that.
Look, lady, there's only one direction for us now. We're not trying anything violent. We don't want any violence.
This part doesn't lead anywhere, except to our home, and you can't be here.
Wait,
So there's no other exit.
I remember you said that it's not your home. It's
I
just
said it
private.
leads to our home. It is private.
And we can't request refuge?
You may.
Can I have refuge?
Well,
Can we have refuge?
You may not.
Yes, yes.
Fair. I mean, we're a bit of an impasse here. We can't leave. I mean, in all honesty, I don't really care about your home. I don't want to go in your home. I really just want to leave, but we can't. Have you enchanted the exit in some way, or entrance, I guess, to you?
No, that would be dumb. We want you to leave.
Well, if you want to us leave, then show us the way. And we'll leave you alone, and you will
There's
never
only
see us
one
again.
way. It's the mouth of the cave. You've been there.
He means
Yeah,
guide us through the
But
forest.
have you tried to go there? Exit the cave. There's some trees everywhere.
It's a forest. There are trees everywhere. It's the point.
Yes, but we can't
Can I
even
can I
make a
scrutinize her
distance out.
to see if she's like, when he's talking about how the forest is reacting? Because now that we can actually see her,
Sure.
can I get an idea of like if she's aware and just playing dumb, or maybe just something about
Make
how?
a standard
yeah.
scrutinize test.
Meanwhile, I will just keep arguing.
She just kind of nods, like completely understands you, is being reasonable, nodding, and then still tells you to leave
Critical success.
with
Sublime
a
success even.
sublime success, the highest success you can get. You can tell that this woman not only does not understand why you can't leave, but also doesn't seem to be especially mad, even though she's been saying the same thing over and over for what has to have been several minutes. In fact, now that you're looking deeper at her, this might be the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life. Now that you're looking closer at her, why would you ever want to leave her side?
Oh fuck! I guess I smacked myself in the face. This is not the time for this, Grimash. Oh.
What is a grimash?
I turned to Gazel without saying his name. You said your name at all?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
I make a very, very focused
I
on my face.
look. My name is Dave.
Hello, Dave. Please leave.
This is Phil.
Hello, Phil. Goodbye.
I will
Look,
say
can
that
we? Can we? So you've never had this problem before?
No. But I hear from men your age, it happens sometimes, and that you just need to take some time, relax, and try again. And if it continues for more than 4 hours, seek professional help.
Oh, you're
Well, we've been here for a long time, and it would be easier than for us to leave if it wasn't a fog there, because we can't see anything, and
How
that's
about
the
this?
main problem.
I
you
cannot
know
help
your
you with that.
comments
It's
about-
always misty.
We don't want to come into your cave. How about
Good.
this?
You're already
We
here.
stay here,
No.
just in this area. Just sleep overnight. Wait for the mist to clear, and then we can go.
Ah, I see. You're new. It doesn't go away. It only goes away inside of cities.
Then can you take us by the hand and lead us to the closest city?
I can.
Phil. Sorry. Phil.
Hello, Gazor. Is that your name? Please leave.
It's not his name. His name's Phil.
Hello, Gazo
you
Phil.
have-
Is that your name? Please leave.
Do you have magical abilities?
She turns her head to the side, places a finger on her especially plush lips, and thinks about it for a moment. Perhaps.
Well,
Can you?
we kinda got here because of magic, and maybe the magic will help us to live.
No.
See, I don't know. Look, the thing is, right? I'm very aware that we are technically trespassing. I just
Well,
would
yes.
like to leave, but
By
we
word and law.
cannot. Yeah, I get it. Look, that's
I
Would
would
you like to
like
become one of the
to leave
sisters?
too.
what?
Would you like to become one of the sisters?
No, I'm all right. I wouldn't.
Ah, in that case, please leave.
Eyebrow raised. It's just like this is getting really weird. Also, I'm just letting you know. I'm not usually interested in human women or men, Gazel, and like this is the first time I've been attracted. This is really weirding me out because they're usually so small and they often die with that kind of stuff when it comes to being with us. So I think this place is magically affecting me. I would really like to leave quickly.
To be clear, have you been saying that right in her face? Like, less than the 5 feet away that you are currently?
You know what? Yeah. He wouldn't really think too hard. He's a bit stupid.
That is very flattering. Please leave.
You're welcome. Oh, God. This place is making me weird. I don't like it.
You can try to step outside a few times. It will clear the head.
Just
Is there
bang your head a few times.
Yeah. On that, so I only have the odd
You know-
ritual.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
Well, the most vulnerable part of us is our head. What if we crawl out of here?
This is, I'm gonna say.
Wait, what did he say?
Grimash accepts like a lot of ideas, but this is probably the first time where he's like, "Really?
What was his plan?
Crawl.
Crawl
You
outside.
wanna crawl?" I mean,
You want your head hit by a branch again?
before we do that, now I only have the ritual. I'm not technically magical, I guess. I did want to like pray to Yggdrasil to help us gain passage in some way. I don't think if that does anything mechanically, probably not. So it's just a kind of quick prayer that I'm going to make. I'm not going to cast Psalm of the Old Gods because we're not in any kind of peril, unless you are, Igor. I don't know if your character's suffered anything.
Nope.
Okay.
He's good, just frustrated.
And I was like, you know what, Gazel, I'm not one to look a shit plan in the mouth. Let's give it a go. We've got no other choice. Maybe, and I get my axe out. Maybe if we treat it like climbing a mountain. You hack your way into the floor, so that if anything tries to move you, you could try and resist.
Yes.
Grimash
so-
is now fully rolling
sounds
into
good.
this super dumb plan. And we're gonna just try and crawl. I don't know what to do here, Nexus. I really don't want to try and fight this woman or
She seems to be exceptionally daft and also very pretty. It's unclear what she's doing here, but she keeps saying that it's both private property and the path to her home, but also she doesn't live here.
So I guess before we tumble back, we'll try the crawling thing.
And with that, we're going to bounce off of you all. And who was next after that D6?
I think it was Lily.
Excellent.
Apparently.
Connor, you're currently bleeding out. How's that going for you, buddy?
Not great.
Oh, right, you were in the middle of combat.
Nope.
Initiative's been rolled. Would you like to spend any coins?
Yes.
You're on your own?
She got lost.
I'm not bleeding out. I just have a snapped finger.
This is true. Alright, Connor, it's your go. What do? You've got 3 actions.
Yep. Wait, what do I... It's a skeleton, right? Looks like
Very
one.
much appears to be a skeleton. A skeleton covered in like ferns and moss and whatnot.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Not that you were there, but you, Grimash would have, if you had seen this thing, you'd know that the rose in its hand is the same color as that woman's eyes.
Fuck. Oh, sorry to distract, but just to check, that thing where I thought she was very attractive, that wasn't
That was not a
vitation.
magical. It was not a magical effect at all.
Cool. Sorry, just checking because I can resist those with the toughness test.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Whatever you just tried to do, you have a beautiful, beautiful crit failure.
Oh no.
Don't worry. On a crit failure, all that happens is that your weapon begins to break.
Is that all?
Oh, shit.
Remember when we had craft and expertise in this team? Pepper Charm remembers.
Don't we have 2? I'm not sure.
Had one.
Yeah, he died.
Oh shit. And I'm gonna keep my last AP to
The party started.
the parry.
Hey Lily, do me a kindness. High or low?
Low?
Alright. Why don't you do me a kindness as well, Lee? And roll me a D100. Ah, fun!
17.
Very low, wouldn't you say?
Exceptionally low, I would argue.
You'd have a good place to argue, I'd say. Which means first things first. The lovely grave is going to lash out at you with thorny tendrils. But they miss. They'll try once more. But a 16 will in fact hit.
And I'm gonna parry.
Ow.
59
Oh,
does
no.
succeed. You're able to bat away their tendrils even as they come after you. And finally, It's going to lean over just close enough that its head is near your ear. Join us.
I would love to, but I can't right now. I can't.
Alright,
Please
next
leave me
round for
alone.
it. The lovely grave is top on initiative. What do? Will you spend another coin to push yourself up? Or will you suffer the consequences? You don't have any AP, so you can't dodge or parry if you don't.
Do it. Survive.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a coin. I'm gonna use my. Do you do the GM dice coin thing?
I forgot to do it, so
I'm gonna use one of mine to.
sure.
Use a coin.
Alright. I would ask where you want to be in initiative, but I think the answer to that's obvious.
Yep. And I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try a headbutt with an unarmed strike.
Sure. $50 on the dot. It'll parry.
Do you have enough AP for that?
They used 2 attacks and they just didn't do anything except talk the last time.
Oh, shit.
Well, 23 will do it. You fly. You try to like slam your head into its skull, but its skull is apparently a lot harder than you thought it would be.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bruise with that.
All right, you've got 2 more actions.
I'm gonna try another one.
All right, don't forget the -10.
Shit.
Coins are always available. You've got more.
Yeah, fuck it. There we go!
With a critical success, they can't avoid.
Try to bury that now.
Roll your 2d6.
How many?
2d6. All right, that's the total of 15 damage. You go for another headbutt, and this time you see shards of bone begin to crack off.
I'm gonna keep my last AP.
Of course. Join us. You're so close. They lash out with another tendril.
you know that violence is not really the best way of recruiting someone, right? Fuck.
Will you use a
Your
coin?
attempt-
I don't want to die, so yes.
Well, at least it wasn't a 99.
No, I'm not gonna spend any more. Wait.
Waiting.
I'm just on one. Think.
I mean, you've got your last coin. You've got your last personal coin as well.
That's true. I'm injured.
I need you to make a toughness test for me. You have plus 10 for it. Alright. You do not lose 1 AP, and that's all they'll do.
Plus 13? What kind of enemy is that?
A basic tier 1.
No way.
Mhm. Will you use your coin? There's only 4 left. There's 7 left in the pool. You've got plenty to spend.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
There's only one place to go, and that's up, up, up.
That's away from this. So... I think I did... I don't remember if there is a this. There should be a disengage action.
There is. It's called like step or something, but it's essentially just 2 AP to get out of engagement.
It's a maneuver.
Alright, it's step in Pathfinder.
Yeah, maneuver. But it's only one stride.
You might be better off just punching the shit out of this thing with all your actions. Maybe.
I'm gonna maneuver and move and use all my movement to move to get away.
Sure. Alright, that's one action. You got 2 left.
Maneuver is 2 AP.
Oh, yes. Let me just check this real quick. Ranges. It'll spend its action moving up to you.
How much movement did it have?
We're going to say 5. So it spends 2 actions to do that. And sticks close to you. Every step it takes releases little clumps of moss and various like pieces of foliage just fall off of them. The steps are incredibly unsteady, but it keeps moving its way towards you with single-minded devotion. The beginning of the round again. What will you do?
Um, I don't want to use any more coin. I don't know what this thing has in stock.
Did you use all your personal coins?
No, but I don't want to fill your bank even further.
Oh, it won't matter.
That's not a menace at all.
Oh, I mostly have more people to squeeze for coins is what I meant. But that too, I suppose. So you gonna let it ride?
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't used this one before. It's going to use envelop. You are engaged, and they don't need to do anything else. It just costs 2 actions to do this. But it also returns 2 coins. And that will be the last of what they do. Alright.
I can do. I
At
can
the
do.
beginning of your turn, you take 1d10 plus 1 damage.
Just after it says a menace, then athletic test may be made at the same time for a target of envelope to escape.
Sure. Go ahead. Close.
Am I that bad at? Shit, I am.
48 ain't bad, all things considered.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the -10, you'd have succeeded.
So 1d10 plus 1.
3 doesn't hurt you.
Doesn't hurt.
Only actions you can take on your turn are trying to break yourself free. So go on.
Nope.
You see that the body of this skeleton seems to open their arms wide as the ground beneath you begins to rumble and shake. And from underneath, you see what appears to be a grove of pink flowers beginning to bloom into existence. And suddenly, vines lash around both of your legs, around your arms, and slowly begin to drag you deeper into the ground. Did I do that?
What?
A
Do
coin was spent.
I didn't do anything.
There wasn't a notification at the top either, so that's weird. Yeah, whenever I spend a coin, it just does it on the top. So I guess nothing happened. Oh, someone's trying to make a backup character sheet and doing it wrong. So whoever's doing that, please stop.
What do you mean?
Someone's trying to play around with making a backup character sheet, but they're doing it wrong. Either way. And that's all you can do on your turn?
Yeah.
She has no need to do anything else. The thorns and vines begin to restrict you even more and more, trying to pull you down beneath the ground. And the skeleton begins to sink with you. And right now we're going to take a break and bounce off to our other group.
Hello.
That's us.
That is indeed us. Oh yeah, the helpful one.
After having left your own woman by the name of... right, it was...
It was a town in France. It was
Antigone.
yeah,
That's the one.
Antigone.
I was trying to remember... Yeah, I was trying to remember the reference. The two of you find yourselves once more lost in the mists.
We were following back the red flowers and back to the ring.
And then we're gonna follow the pink flowers.
Because I said my keyboard was pink at the time that it was.
It's the natural thing to do.
Gotta love the good old RGB.
It's pink right now.
With only one landmark to guide your path down the perilous mists, you find yourselves back in the center of the flowers. Having learned now that those red flowers were in fact poppies, you look and see that there are trails of other flowers of other colors as well.
At least
I'm
it's
having-
color.
Better than this damn mist. That's for sure. Shall we go pink?
Eh.
And with such a rousing debate having occurred to determine which direction you'll be heading in, it doesn't take long for the two brothers to begin following a new path. The pink flowers, now that you are paying more attention to them, now that you're following the route that they lead, do appear to be roses.
Ooh, pink roses. Nice.
Fancy.
Following them deeper and deeper in, for a time so long that it's hard to even track how much you've been moving. You find yourselves.
I hate this place.
That is not supposed to happen. Don't worry about that.
We've just started a quest or a session.
Huzzah! We're getting a guy a broom.
What's
Oh,
the
did it
broom?
actually open the journal as well for you guys?
No. I'm sure it would if I would have clicked into it, but you said not to worry about it, so I closed it.
Actually, don't know where the heck the journal is.
Journal. I know where the journal is.
All right, sorry, I was on the wrong tab. The two of you find yourselves traveling down a route, and soon find something remarkable. Find a well-worn road.
Oh. Well,
Isn't this exciting?
bloody hell.
The pink flowers begin to somewhat spread out the closer you get to the road. To the point where by the time you step upon it, there are no more to be seen heading forwards.
Hmm. We found a road, but still missing.
Still separated from everybody.
Do we have to go back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back in. At least we know how to get to the road now.
If we just stay on the compass of flowers, then at least we know where the fuck we're going.
Exactly. Surely one of these flowers will lead us to someone.
Can I take a look around? Is it still misty as hell where we
Yep.
are? Okay.
It doesn't really stop until you get close to like civilization, places where people gather, and anywhere where a sister happens to be.
We should have kidnapped the sister and brought her with us.
Somehow, I have a feeling she wouldn't have gone so willingly. There's more to her than meets the eye, I think. Well, there has to be.
Yeah. Alright. I'll bring out a piece of paper and write down pink flowers equal roads.
Red equals lady.
Pink flower roses equal roads. Red flower poppies equals camp / lady. Sisterhood. Suddenly, if we die and hear these notes, I mean
Profit.
What was that, Nexus?
Don't forget question mark, profit.
Yeah, right.
Even Gazel would be able to understand these.
Alright. Back the way we came.
What color next?
So we had pink and red, and we had what? Yellow?
The only groupings of flowers you see left are blue and yellow.
No, keyboard is telling me blue.
I have no reason to disagree.
I think yellow's the ones that we followed to get here anyway, so...
Follow the yellow flower road.
I look down and go, well, we have the blue flowers on our little compass here. Because yellow is where we came from.
Well, let's hope this one leads to something. Otherwise, we're out of options. Apart from kidnapping the lady.
It is an option. Not a good option, but it is an option.
Desperate times, you know.
Yeah.
You can hear in your head, "Hello! Please don't kidnap me.
Yeah.
I would be a bad kidnap victim." You can imagine her perfectly. Because she would say the most frustrating, unhelpful things possible at any given moment.
Make my blood boil.
That would be a very unfortunate circumstance. Make sure to see the doctor.
If you can talk to us, do you want fancy helping us out?
You're mostly imagining her in your mind.
Ah. What? He says it out loud.
Are you? I hate
The
this
mist
place.
is getting to me.
Think we're gonna get cancer from this mist. All right, and I think we're doing this while walking while talking, talking while walking.
There's some people who can't do both at once. We call them toddlers.
Yes. Unfortunate creatures, they. And yes, I have one. Still unfortunate creature.
As you say.
As I look at him, at least he's cute.
That poor unfortunate soul. But you begin to walk down this road, talking all the while, and for another reason than to keep yourself sane and to know that you're near each other, that you don't get lost,
Yeah.
separated even further. Following the path of the blue flowers is difficult. As opposed to flowers growing on the ground, these are more like trees that happen to be flowering as if it were spring. With every blow of the wind, your path becomes less clear. Trees bend and you're left considering. Thankfully, one of you brought a coin to flip, and so that hasn't been much of an impediment.
Good.
And eventually, as the rain has lightened off, the two of you find yourself standing outside the lip of a cave.
Oh no.
Well, at least it's shelter.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a look around.
There are many trees. The blue flowering trees are, but a single type amongst dozens. What's odd here is that the trees surrounding this cave seem to be going through various stages of their natural life cycle. Some seem to be blooming and in full profusion as if it were spring. Others have simply green leaves like the height of summer, and others still are bereft of any leaves, completely bare as if it was winter.
Well, that doesn't seem normal.
The two of you would consider it highly abnormal, yes.
Are there any signs of life around here?
Roll me an awareness test, -10 because of the mist.
Just clarify. I cannot say that word. Clarify. There we go.
Mhm.
Good job.
Human life or bipedal life.
What's that, a 30?
3-0.
Yes, you see what appear to be large footprints. Two sets, both moving in haphazard directions. As well as what appears to be the signs of at least one body that has just kind of fallen in a clumsy fashion.
Well, someone else has been here that's not us, so it's a start.
Hand on the dagger, just in case.
I've got my mace ready to go. My morning star.
Swear
go
to
in?
God, if you guys kill us.
We wouldn't do that.
On purpose.
I would.
I can only speak for myself. In we go.
And you find yourselves inside the cave. New denizens in a place largely untouched for who knows how long.
I wonder if they hear arguing that that is probably still going on.
Yeah, it's probably still arguing about whether or not we should be crawling through this fucking tree stuff. Still not sure this is a fucking good idea. Like, how am I supposed to carry Irene? What the?
Would you like to leave
Why-
her here? She can become a sister.
No. That's
Okay.
all right. I'm
Please
kind
go
of
away.
getting an idea of your deal, and not
What is
really
that
like
deal?
the
Please go
vibes.
away.
We are trying to discuss how to go away. If you don't want to help us, then please stay silent.
You're being very rude. This is our property, you know.
And we would love to leave your
Gaza?
property, but you're not helping.
Gaza,
Yes.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. She is not interested in listening to what you're saying.
I am listening very well.
Oh, there's a difference between listening and, I guess, other listening. You know, my brain hurts, and it's just like
Same.
Would you like some tea?
I look at her. This is the first time she's offered any kind of hospitality. Is that right?
Near as you know, then yes.
Yeah. Has she ever offered you tea so far?
No.
Why would you offer us tea?
It does not appear that you're going to be very quick in the whole not being here anytime soon.
I would love a tea. Thank you. Just to clarify, Nick says he has no intention of drinking it. He's just
Curious
See where
if she'll
this
actually
goes.
give you one.
yeah.
Some tea
This
would
is
be nice.
different behaviour. The
Different
first
tea.
time it's been different.
For sure.
Do we hear
she
all
leaves.
this?
Roll me an awareness test. We'll call this one. We'll call this one trivial, not trivial. Fucking trivial, easy, routine. That's what it is.
Routine.
Awareness?
Yeah, both of you.
$18.
That's one
Oh,
success.
31.
That's two successes, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you both hear this. You hear a eerily familiar voice. It's different in like inflection, perhaps, but they sound almost exactly the same. As well as two voices that you definitely know.
Oh no.
Looks like we found our guys.
Yep, we found our idiots.
Exactly
Actually,
what
we're
you're
arguing
looking
too much.
for.
I wouldn't be listening to this.
And
Like, even if
another
it's
sister, it seems.
She does walk away.
gone to get us to. Do we see
Like,
them
hope
come in?
she's as useful as the other one.
They are
Do we
not.
hear the steps?
I think you guys are a bit busy arguing.
Yeah.
Whether or not the crawling plan is going to be a thing that works.
Okay, so we've either got crawling, the lady's gone off to get us tea. No, I mean, I know I'm gonna whisper because I'm aware that she can hear everything. Do you think maybe we should just? I mean, I don't feel good about it, but I'm now really curious as to what it is she doesn't want us to see. Should we just?
Well,
We can't go that way. I'm not really thrilled about because look, if we crawl, I can imagine something's gonna like fucking slash at my back, and that's the only place I can put Irene. Because if I put her under me, she'll die.
Ironically, I want to start sneaking.
Completely unrelated note, I want to sneak.
Still got Irene on my shoulder, just so you know, she's not on my back. If you're gonna try and stab her,
No, I want to try and
try
just
and-
sneak up on him and scare him, honestly.
I've still got my axe drawn. Just clarifying.
well,
Roll your stealth. It's going to be standard.
Just because I think it would be funny. Ah, damn it. No. Echoey Cave.
Hey man, you got coins.
No, I'm not spending it for this.
You got DM coins.
I'm not spending them for this.
Are you telling me that the gag isn't worth it, CJ?
No.
Trolling your friends isn't worth it?
No.
You had to think about that one, didn't you?
Is this?
Who's fucking there? Swear to God, if the trees come inside, we're not trying to leave yet.
Gazo.
Yggdrasil?
Oh.
You sound like that whiny human from before.
yeah,
It is us,
that's
the
a familiar voice.
trees. We've come for your blood.
Oh, sweet. All right, let's go.
Finally!
Yes.
Let's just start chopping!
Let's just fucking swing forward. Kill anything that moves.
We've come to take the woman from you.
How much?
About 350.
I don't know if that's good money.
And I should either.
I'm gonna have to say no, as I don't know how to. What's the word? Exchange. I don't know what the going rate for that is.
I'm just glad I got to make a tree pun. Now I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh, that. I'm having severe doubts that this might be Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil's a good fan of the root of the problem.
You ran out of puns, didn't you? Had to mash them together, didn't you?
Yggdrasil's bark is worse than its bite.
You take that back, whatever the hell you are.
Go. See what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
let's go. I need to kill it.
God, these people really are as dumb as they look.
I figured I kicked a rock, I might as well just lead into the bit.
Hey, no slide on you. It's
Oh, this cave goes quite deep.
That's what she said.
I didn't say it as Grimash. I don't think he would give a shit, but
Yeah, you coming?
Oh, oh, that's you.
Hello.
Oh, it's the whiny
Please,
one, the slightly less whinier one.
please tell us you remember the way back.
It's through the mouth of the. Yeah, you
The
just follow
cave.
the blue flowers.
Go out of the cave, dude.
What flowers?
You know,
There's blue
heard
flowers
of
on the trees. You just
It's
follow the
something
blue
like-
flowers.
Did you see any flowers?
Come on, it's not that difficult. The blue flowers in the grey forest.
Yeah.
all
just
right,
look for
lead the
colours.
way. You know, we've had some trouble.
Lead the way,
but
lead the way.
maybe that's just us. Happy to be wrong in this instance.
It wouldn't be the first time, and I've only known you for a day.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
A
like
lot of
I
different
he's
guy
like
in
just
actors
making this aware of the fact, hoping that they are going to get fucking trapped just like us. Lead the
Alright.
way, old genius.
Back to the wet forest, as opposed to the nice warm cave.
We are,
Trust me,
we are
you would
not
like it
really
here.
welcome here.
We just need to
Yeah.
find Connor now.
It sounds like there are more of you now. Please tell them to leave. And you too.
Where's my tea?
I would bring it, but it's too far away.
Oh, another sister.
Great
Lovely.
hearing.
What's her name?
Another?
Your name's not Antigone too, is it?
No, it's Rosalie.
Oh, yeah, I realised we haven't asked her name in the entire time we've been here.
Well, nice to meet
Oh,
you
well.
too, Rosalie. Now you're the second traveling sisterhood person that I've met by proxy.
We don't. I'm not traveling. We stay near here, except not quite here.
You're
Okay,
just as difficult
boy.
as your sister.
Damn it, Bobby.
Alright, lead the way.
Gonna just lead them back through the woods.
Important question. Gazor, Grimash, do you walk outside of the cave? Or do you just watch them walk away? Waiting.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna because I appreciate I'm hoping, but I kind of want to see it firsthand.
So are you gonna follow them step for step then?
Pretty much, yeah.
The second verse is the same as the first. You walk outside, you are ready to be free. You get past the trees, moving deeper and deeper into the forest, and then without a hint or a sign, bam, you bang your head into a tree, fall on your back, and here you are again. Into the
Did-
mouth of the cave.
Is it
All
just
of us?
me and Gaz?
All of you.
Okay.
Not so
Alright.
funny now, eh?
Alright, what the fuck? That tree came out of literally nowhere.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't,
I know
couldn't hear you
about
over your
making
own
things-
genius.
I know about things coming out of literally nowhere. I would like to
Yeah,
make a odd weft roll on that. What the hell's going on here?
Welcome to our
Absolutely. We're going to call this a challenging odd web test.
welcome to the misty tree bullshit that is our lives.
Critical
Is that a
success,
critical
please
success?
and thank you.
You have a 65 normal chance. How's your base chance 65?
It's
None. 55.
Duh, obviously. Willpower 55 and then plus 10 minus 10. Duh. That tracks. You certainly do feel something off about this cave. You begin looking around and seeing how many cave drawings and the like are littered around the floors and walls. They have to mean something. There has to be some kind of symbology here, something important. As you walk around, pacing back and forth, you get a sudden flash of insight. It's not that you can't leave. It's that something keeps bringing you back. And there's a difference between the two things. After all, if you couldn't leave, then there's no reason why you couldn't have been turned around at the mouth of the cave. Instead, you keep getting brought back to the mouth of the cave. As if there's something in the cave that wants you to be here. That is all you know for now.
So does something that wants us here... We could leave. But something keeps pulling us back in. Something that can control the trees.
Look at that, Gazor. He's figured it all out.
Alright, which one of you two can actually turn invisible and actually can make people run to the length of a day and course of an hour?
Which one of us does stuff that horribly blows up in our faces?
Never done that.
Really, none of you have done? Or was that just the other one?
That was the other one.
That was the other one.
That's the other game.
Fair enough.
I'm now confused.
Yeah, no, I mean, in all honesty, I'm just happy that you were proven horribly wrong.
I point out and see I point out at the blue flowers on the trees. You follow those back, assuming once we figure out what the hell's keeping us here, you follow those back, and then we can get out of here. But we need to figure out what the hell is keeping us here.
Given what you've just said, I've kind of got an inkling, I think.
Oh.
Look, this
As you
sister...
begin talking, Rosalie shows up. I have your tea!
Ah!
Oh, good.
Oh.
Put my hand out.
Scalding hot. In a cup.
In a cup.
Yeah, clearly. She's not gonna, like, just give you a bowl or something.
So it's in a cup, though. She hasn't just poured out tea onto my hand or something.
No. She hasn't been carrying around an orb of hot water to throw on top of it.
First off, can you have a look at this? Quick. Just to give me an idea of something before I talk.
Oh, the tea?
Yeah.
So you want me to look at it to see if it's magical is what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Alright.
I am right here.
I know. Is it okay if you give us some privacy while we try and leave? If that's okay.
You want me to walk away after asking me to come here?
Well, I didn't ask you to come here.
You
Just
asked me
tried
to
to
come
leave.
and watch if you leave.
Well,
Are you able to
actually,
leave?
Probably.
yes.
She just won't.
But this is your home.
Yes and no.
From what I've heard when you guys were yelling at each other.
It's not a home. It's simply our property.
See,
She's close
this
to our
is the
home.
thing I was about to say. I think this lovely lady here took this place from its previous inhabitants who were worshippers of what I can imagine is the goddess of the hunt. Lovely goddess, you know. Oh, more badass than lovely. And I'm assuming something doesn't like the fact that these ladies have taken residence and are trying to force us into that retaking, which I'm not really keen on.
Would you like a history book? It seems like you're making a lot of assumptions.
Oh, I absolutely am, because I've been given no information.
Ah, I see. That is unfortunate.
That would actually make sense from what I'm seeing around the cave. There's a lot of history written on the walls and on the floors here, Miss Rosalie.
She nods.
And I'm assuming you didn't draw all this.
No, we don't do that kind of thing. We tend to the flowers.
What happened to the previous residents, may I ask?
I wouldn't know. They were gone by the time we arrived.
Sure. Can you have a look at the tea quick? Sorry, I know I'm being a bit
Yeah.
one track.
Turn on my odd sight then.
Isn't your odd sight like scent or something?
No, that was another character. It's just sight, bitch ass, plain old bitch ass human ass sight.
It's just tea.
It's just tea.
Okay. I still just hold it.
It's like a very, mind you, there's also like no sugar at all, and as far as you can tell, if you make a,
He's British. They don't care.
it seems to be some kind of
Not
like
wrong.
tea.
I'm not a fan of sugar in my tea or coffee.
What about milk?
Milk and coffee. Prefer black teas, to be honest.
And the other British one?
Depends on my mood.
How do you like milk in your tea?
Milk and normal tea, but any other type of tea, no.
Also dairy
Define,
allergic.
define
Yeah.
normal tea exactly.
As in, like, English breakfast.
Yeah, because you can have like Earl Grey English breakfast, or you could have like fruit teas, or
Yeah. Spicy tea.
spicy tea.
Chai?
Anything with herbs in it really is spicy tea.
Fair enough. I guess ginger tea would be spicy.
I'm gonna have tea after this.
Tea.
Yeah.
You've really got me in the mood for that. 'Cause you kind of listed all the teas. Like, I'm gonna have some tea and biscuits. You know, it's pretty British, but whatever. I'm fine with this particular stereotype.
You are British.
Yeah. Yeah.
She goes and turns and hands a cup to Gazar.
I'll take the cup, mostly to keep my hands warm.
I've got one hand with the cup and obviously still holding Irene over my shoulder on the other. I've put away my axe.
And you get it to look at Irene.
She didn't really want to. She kind of just wants us to leave.
I
and
offered
dig-
for her
and
to
take
become
it.
a sister.
I feel like there's a word for this. There's a word that I've heard. I think it's like gaslighting. A lot of gaslighting going on here.
I don't know. Gas.
Can you look at Irene then, since you've so kindly offered? See what's wrong with her.
I could do that, yes. She then just kind of stands there. There's a single cup left on her tray of tea, and she takes a hand and starts drinking it. Loudly sipping.
Is this because I didn't ask? Please do look at her. The word it is in like, could you? And then you were like, yes.
Will you
They
have
do seem to
her?
be very far on the autistic spectrum of asking them to do something is more likely to get a success than asking if they have the capacity to do something.
Yeah, but where does that end? Okay.
Mostly with you being frustrated about them not understanding simple sentence.
Please look at my friend Irene here and see what's wrong with her.
She bends down, places her tray on the ground and her teacup. Walks over to you. You're very tall, and so she kind of has to like stand on her tippy toes, and even then she's just reaching your pecs. So
Okay, I'm gonna put my tea down Like respectfully, like not on the floor, and I'm gonna like hold her, kind of almost like Princess Carrie, in front of her, but kind of being careful not to like put it on the ground or make it so it's easy for her to do anything easily.
Sure.
So I don't want her to just decide, oh, Irene deserves death or something like that.
She begins to work over Irene, and for the first time, she doesn't talk. Instead, she gets this strange, almost like serious air around her. Her eyes, that are the same pink as those roses that you've seen in that glade, scan over the young woman's body. And she begins to take a series of simple tests with Irene, measuring to see if she has a heartbeat, checking her breath, her pulse, and even her muscles. Other things before turning back to you. She's sleeping. A very sad thing.
What?
She's
Why is sleeping sad?
Can you not see it? Here. This is not normal sleep.
I've got that much. Even I don't sleep that much.
Do
You know
how
why?
old she is?
Sorry, say that again.
Do you know how old she is?
To be honest, Nexus, just to ask, like, not in character, would he have? I don't remember. I don't think I ever asked, did I?
I don't believe Grimash would have asked anyway.
It
It wouldn't have
kind
come
of
up.
looks. Okay, could he even like surmise? Probably.
In
not.
general, there are more humans than there are your guys, so you'd have a fair guess that she's in her like late 20s.
I'm gonna guess late 20s, but I've been told by other women I've met that it's rude to ask.
She'll be fine. She's only rewatching all of the traumas that have ever happened in her life. Once she's done with that, she will
Oh.
awaken.
What causes that? Sorry, is that like some kind of weird disease in this place?
I believe it is the fact. And she turns directly to Hashwan of playing around with outsiders.
You see Grimace turn slowly to Hashman.
No. It was
What?
that was the one time that Connor
So
did
that one
something.
wasn't me.
That one wasn't me. That was Connor.
You see like a moment of like intense rage cover Grimash for a moment and then just kind of like subside. He's trying to hold himself back. But I guess then I'll have to have a word with Connor next time I see him.
Well, we need to get out of this cave first.
Yeah. Alright, well that was very helpful of you, lassie. Back over my shoulder, gently, obviously, not just like chucking over like a sack of potatoes. And we can't leave still. I'm afraid there's nowhere else to go. I'm gonna have to ask if we could sit down and have a chat in your home.
You may not stay in my home. You can stay here. Don't here. Don't further. It's not safe for you.
Well, at least it's some progress.
And do not drink the water.
You mean what, from the tea?
No, not that.
See that glow? That's from water.
It will cause you to have visions that you do not want.
Oh, fun.
If you are already experiencing these visions, then you may drink the water.
Hashwan, try drinking the water. You seem like you've not been through a lot.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm just going to keep walking. I guess we'll just have to try and see what's at the end of this cave. There's no choice. I don't know what. Can't leave. I mean,
I'm not dying in a cave. Sorry, man.
Rosemary,
Onward
can you
we
help
go.
us leave, please?
I think we've got to talk to whoever is the owner of this establishment or whatever it is that you're protecting. Because clearly,
I can
that
bring you a
or-
bear. Would you like to meet a bear?
What?
Just a bear. You
The
understand?
boss is a bear.
No. But it's a cave, and the owner of caves are bears. Those are the rules.
Scratching his head. It's like, I've got.
Bears
So I
are
can
nice.
go out and then bring a bear back for you, and then you can stop asking questions. Like,
No,
can I
don't
go
bring
to
a
this place
bear.
that's dangerous?
Ashwin, Rick, could you take over? This is.
We've already dealt with one of them.
Dealt with? You've been murdering sisters.
No, we've talked to one, and we
spoke to
no
them.
longer wish to speak to one.
You
This one's
Oh.
yours.
met a sister. What was her name?
Antigone.
Oh, she's still there.
Yes.
Ah, she'll be fine.
I think she's afraid to leave.
Well, it hasn't been 3 years yet, so I imagine she would be.
Why is she stuck here for 3 years?
She's not stuck anywhere for 3 years. She can go wherever she wants.
But why would she be afraid to leave until 3 years have passed?
Are you a sister?
They have traveling pants or something.
I get it, they're a brotherhood. Clearly magical in some way.
Yes and no.
So, I'm going to go in further into this cave.
I would ask you not to do that.
And I would say you're welcome to ask.
Please do not do that.
Okay. You're welcome to continue asking. But I'm going to keep walking.
That is a poor decision on your part. I would strongly suggest you don't do that.
Frankly, I want to meet a bear.
I can bring a bear.
No, I'm gonna go meet a bear. I don't need you to bring me one. You said there's
There's
a
no
bear.
bear back.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
go meet a
didn't. I
bear.
said I could get a bear.
Nope, I'm gonna go meet a bear.
I wouldn't do that. And you are all just walking straight past her.
Yep.
Guess we're doing this.
Real quick, does anyone have their odd side up?
I do. I pretty much have it on at all times in this cave because I'm like, yeah, no, there's something fucky going on in here.
You notice something interesting.
Okay.
Those who've spoken to Rosalie the longest,
Yeah.
under odd sight, begin to have what you can only describe as a strange pink tattoo growing on their body. The longer they speak to her, the bigger it gets. It very clearly doesn't make them listen to her. You're not quite sure what it does.
Just
So
to
we
check
can assume
Nexus,
that
once again,
Guess
is it
that's a big
something...
old tattoo.
This is something that you don't get a check against, and it does not affect you negatively in any particular way.
Okay. Carry on.
should stay
You
together.
guys,
Huh?
keep close.
Ash, we should stay together.
Be on your guard, because I don't think she's going to be taking this sitting down.
No, I appreciate she's probably going to try and kill us.
You all like
I'm
look
hoping-
back and she's still standing there. Please don't do that. It's not a good decision.
We're not looking for violence. We just want to understand why we can't leave.
It won't help you. I'd suggest not doing this.
Then help us instead.
I can't.
See, impasse. So,
You first, big guy.
yeah, alright.
You all see beneath your feet is what appears to be a large cave drawing that has begun curling around the grounds of the floor of the cave. As you turn this corner, Grimash, you see it finally reach its end and become what you can only describe as a interpretation of some kind of winged fire-breathing creature.
Oh, you mean the drawing? Okay.
Yes.
I thought you meant like there was actually a dragon at the end of this thing. Do I recognise it? I guess the stars are similar to the gods of the hunt.
You alright there, tattoo boy?
You may, at any time, make a folklore test. We'll call it standard, to determine if you know what this creature is.
Is that all?
Any of you who see it, any of you who see the end of it can do this.
Scooby-Doo! Success.
Success.
Someone's gonna get like a critical fail here and be like, why is it just me?
Let's get all our successes out of the way while they're not useful.
That's how we do it.
Combat, we can horribly die.
But yes, as far as you guys can tell, this creature appears to be perhaps a coatl or a dragon. You've never seen one before.
I look at
Okay.
I look at you two before you go in there. I go, you two probably should know that you both have tattoos growing on your bodies.
Yeah, wait, what? Where?
What? Where? Is it? What does it look like? Is it a good tattoo?
It's hardcore.
Looks like a dandelion.
Fuck!
You dick.
Pink
Is it-
dandelion.
Is it near my Kermit the Frog tattoo? No.
It's right near the crack of your ass.
Oh.
Proper tramp
Oh, that's
stamp.
fine then. Yeah, that'll suit my other tramp stance. Alright. Well, I mean, I don't feel any different.
I'm saying it's probably nothing, but just so you know.
Problem is I'm not really very magical. I don't know how to deal with magical tattoos.
Getting rid of magic isn't really my specialty, so
They're good at putting magic on you.
Is there, just because I don't know all of Blackbirds, is there actually anything I can do about this? Or is it just...
There's a condition to get rid of it. You wouldn't know what it is.
yeah, not really any of the outsiders are really meant to do something like that, so
Alright, well, I mean, if I'm going to die due to a tattoo, I guess that's my limit. Let's just carry on. I draw my
Pretty
axe.
embarrassing to you.
Yeah, you know.
I would
I
like
thought
to
it was gonna
stealth,
die due-
please.
Sure, where are you hiding?
Behind Grimash.
You know what? That's a valid response. Roll stealth.
I'm not stealthing.
We're gonna call that standard.
Hey.
007.
Good job.
So he's just going to stay behind me while I'm walking out.
Nice.
Yep.
Real.
Just hiding in your shadow. Just.
What the fuck is that?
As you walk in,
It's a
you
giant
see what
naked man.
appears to be, quite so, a giant naked man resting in a crimson pool. He is seemingly asleep and tended to by several women who are dressed similarly to both Antigone and Rosalie. As Grimash speaks up, what the fuck is that? All of the women turn and say, "Excuse me, you're not supposed to be here. Sorry, please go."
Familiar.
At the
Do I-
exact same time.
Yeah, that's definitely didn't hear any of it because they all talked at the same time. It's just like, wow. Do I recognize? I wouldn't, but can I try to recognize anything? And also, I guess he's got his own sight up.
Yeah, do I
So-
see anything?
With your odd side open,
Yeah.
I need you to do something for me.
Oh god.
I
Yeah.
need you to make me an awareness or scrutinize test. If you make an awareness test, it will be hard. If you do a scrutinize test, arduous.
But different information regardless of each one.
And as you're thinking that over, you asked me if you could do anything, Grimash. You can give me a folklore test. You want to know if you can see anything? This will be a hard test.
Ooh.
With a critical failure, you stare at this man, this sleeping man with hair as gold as wheat, and your eyes begin to seep not blood, but flowers.
Well, there goes my stealth.
But yeah, as you feel your head beginning to explode with pain, your eyes begin to leak something that would usually be blood, but is now an array of flowers. Grimash, you recall something. It was one of the last words the elders of your clan told you. Beware the curse of beauty. They dress in gold and silk and are impossible to ignore.
Mama did always tell me I was an uggo, so I wasn't gonna have to worry about beauty, but fuck. I should have paid closer attention. I think we leave. I don't know what this is clearly. Is this like so? It's definitely a humanoid, and it's just massive in a big old red pool.
This
With-
is correct. It is very clearly sleeping there. You
So it
can
hasn't
hear
reacted
the sound of
violently.
its inhales and exhales. It is very clearly asleep, seemingly peacefully actually, and it has not turned or acted in any violent manner. It does not appear to know that you're here.
And so far, looking at this thing hasn't affected me like him. He's
Also correct.
bleeding flowers. Okay. And there's is that a portal behind him, or?
You wouldn't be able to see it as he is very big.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like, if you're 7 feet tall, this thing is 30 feet.
And I guess with that folklore roll, I wouldn't know if this is like just some kind of like deity, like almost like a demigod thing, or is this just like a big monster?
What you know is that the Curse of Beauty is not a person. It's not even a type of way to act. You were warned because the Plague of Beauty is a living thing. It is an actual moving catastrophe. In fact, you could even call it something akin to a disease.
Ooh. Don't do well against diseases. I turned like. I mean, I'm gonna put the axe away. Pick up my now bleeding friend Ashwan. Put him on the other shoulder. Who's now like kind of like fucking. Is he screaming or is he just like quietly trying to like stifle the pain?
Yeah, is it hurting me?
Okay, CJ, have you ever had like a splinter?
Yeah.
Alright, imagine having a splinter coming out of your eye, and every time you manage to squeeze it out, a fully grown flower, including the stem, pops out.
Oh, so yeah, I am screaming.
Okay, I put my hand, like I'm trying to like Gaza, take him and put a hand over his mouth so he doesn't fucking wake up.
I just cover his face in my giant palm, just
Cover his entire face with a giant paw.
So to add to his misery, he's now got a smelly Yonkin body in his face.
He may not be smelly, but he's at least sweaty.
True. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's the Grick, who's the only one who's not fucking incapacitated.
I'm backing off. Grick is walking away.
Slowly back.
I'm like kind of ushering everyone to back up and let's go back and not disturb.
Behind you, Rosalie appears. Are you satisfied?
Yeah,
No.
I didn't realise you had
Personal
the
business.
manifestation of beauty here.
That is merely Adonis. Don't wake it up.
Understood. We still want to leave, and it kind of feels like something wants us to. I don't want to say deal with Adonis, but I really don't want to.
Can you show us
I
the
would
way out
suggest
of
not
here?
attacking Adonis.
Yeah,
It
I don't
would
want
kill.
to.
And
I also want
possibly-
to leave. Do you?
Have you tried the mouth of the cave?
Yes.
Have you
Yes.
tried harder?
Yes.
Did you try crawling?
I'm gonna be really. I'm just out of character next. I'm gonna be really upset if crawling is the method of leaving this cursed place. But yeah, let's. I guess give that a try. Also, can you deal with his face? I guess. And I point to the currently like stifled.
Not easily.
Ashwan.
It would take more power than I have easy, simple access to. Would you still like
it
me for
stop?
me to help him?
Why would you can't if you don't have the power then, or you asking to access further power from something?
I have the capacity to do this, but it will leave me drained more so than his bird.
Why would you do this with someone else
Because you asked.
with no sort of price?
Would you like a price? That make you feel more balanced?
No, I don't need there to be a price. I just am wary because some people like to say there's no price and then change their minds.
If you don't want there to be a price, there will not be a price. If you do, there will be.
When you say it's going to keep you drained, it's not going to, like, harm you or anything.
I will die.
Well, fuck!
Would you like me to heal your friend?
I mean, Hashwin, what do you think? You're the one in pain.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of people
My life for
dying
your pain.
for
Is that correct?
my benefit. I prefer. Don't be wrong. Violence and killing, that's fine. You know, someone comes at me, you have to expect that you will probably die. But
Yeah, but something like the sacrifice, it's
yeah, sacrifice is not really our jam. Hmm.
She's gonna walk up to Hashwan, who's got his, his entire face mashed between our boy Gazor's sweaty palms. My life for your pain, correct?
Just make it stop.
She reaches into the folds of her dress and pulls out what appears to be a jeweled dagger.
Not really
And then
thinking properly.
And then she slits her own throat. And you can see that out of her wounds, a entire, essentially a garden of flowers seems to burst forth and seems to like surround Hashwan. All of these flowers seem to like start beginning to grow on his body and into his eyes, and suddenly he feels no pain as Rosalie
Fuck,
falls to the ground lifeless.
I've just
And
realised.
Hashwan is fully recovered.
Is he?
I feel better.
Is he like her?
What the hell happened?
Does he grow flowers and have pink eyes now, or is
Nope.
he normal?
Oh, Rosalie just killed herself to heal you.
Oh, dear. Why didn't somebody stop me?
Stop you what? Stop you accepting a sacrifice to heal you, or looking at the giant pretty boy?
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's just try and
agreed.
leave. I guess we're doing Gaz's idea of crawling out. So, I'm
at
gonna
least
put
for,
some-
for some time before we'll be sure that we won't stumble back here.
I'm going to look over her, and I'm going to look over her, and I'm just going to say, I'm so sorry.
But the
I-
lifeless body of Rosalie does not respond.
I did not. I did not mean for that to happen.
Oh,
Unbeknownst
I still
to
have
everyone else, you begin to feel a warmth building inside your body. It is not quite a relaxing feeling so much as it is a tightness near your heart and in your gut. Perhaps this is guilt. And perhaps it's thinking that has blinded you to what is now grown on top of your body.
I
But
feel
now you are fine, and there is nothing to worry about. And as you all try for the umpteenth, millionth, billionth time to get out of the cave, this time via crawling, we're going to go back to that poor bastard probably about to die, if not. Are you prepared?
I mean, yeah.
You can do it, Lily.
We believe.
Now, if only she did. The lovely grave surrounds you with her intoxicating thorns, enveloping you and dragging you deeper and deeper into the earth.
How deep right now?
You're only ankle deep. Join us. Become one with the world.
I said you know, lady. Can I try to break out of the embrace?
Sure, why not? It's an athletic test, -10. Hey, 30 minutes left in the session. Plenty of coin.
Save yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never fucking mind.
Save yourself.
Plenty of coins. Well, it's getting better again.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna would have gone before I succeeded that roll.
Mm-hmm.
I know it.
That's you.
Yep.
Roll your 1d10 plus 1. At least you're not rolling high in this.
I mean, I would have to roll a 10 before it
Dying.
does anything. Yep. God damn it. I have a bug in my drink.
You have a bug in your drink? Ew.
The mosquitoes are already out.
Oof.
It's not even March yet. That's crazy. Oh, if I let the statue bring me down in the earth, wouldn't I, like, land in a cavern by any chance at some point?
You have no way to know. Anything's possible. But as you do this, and as they drag you further and further down, as its thorns begin to sink deeper into your flesh, something changes. One, two, three, four, five. Congratulations. You have gained something new.
What?
And as you feel everything beginning to pierce into you, the skeleton seems to lose all cohesion and falls to the ground. You are no longer wrapped. Instead, you are left in the middle of this clearing. soaked from head to toe in rain and sweat and blood. Wait, no. There is no blood. There are only flowers.
Oh.
And with that, I believe we're going to end our session for the day, as I want to give a little bit of breathing room for our new friend to join us next week.
Can you tell us if we escaped the cave?
I'll tell you next week.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, this-
And on that note, I'm going to use the second point I've got for this session to purchase Sight of the Orns, at least. Maybe that might help.
Could help. What is that? A talent technique?
That is a ritual.
Oh. That's rare. Good on you.
So that way I can... that way, hopefully, I can discern if we're doing the right thing.
Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Greatly appreciated. If you want to hang out with us, go over to twitch.tv/geekoutsshow and put your infectious skeleton tree on the love button and get notified when we go live. Most Tuesday through Fridays, sometime during the day. Remember to check out Elements of Conflict. Elements of Conflict is a Naruto-flavored TTRPG from our very own Pro GM Nexus. Hi, Nexus.
Hello, CJ.
It's powered by Zweihander, much like Blackbirds. It is a highly tactical, lethal, fast-paced game where you can break down your character to a granular level and make them truly your own, and then have them rise through the ranks of the ninja world. The game is currently in playtest, and we can use every fan that we can get to make this a work of art that not only that we can be proud of, but also to make the tabletop world bow and quake and tremble before us. Check it out at geek-io.net/EOC. That is our playtest Discord. That is geek-io.net/EOC.
Good job, CJ. It took you not running through it, but you managed to say the whole thing with only moderate stutters. And to be fair, I would call that I'd call that a success.
I also have moderate stutters just in general, so you know.
I wasn't I'm not counting that against you. I wouldn't count that against anyone.
Other than that, yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us in general. We love you all. Be good to one another, and we will see you right back here tomorrow when we're playing something else.